Well, we're at Edward Pier here, and probably a shot which won't be seen for much longer, but has really been a blight on the landscape of the Isle of Man, especially Douglas Harbour, for a long time. Mr. Cretney, we're with the Solway Harvester. Finally, this is the last chapter?
Yes, I think the Isle of Man's done exactly the right thing in terms of from the year 2000 when the tragedy took place, and the links with Kirkcudbright in Scotland in terms of what we did at that time have stood us in good stead and made lasting friendships. But yes, it has been a long time and people have wanted to move on, but for legal reasons the vessel has had to remain in our harbour, but now the time has come for it to move on, and we've been obviously in dialogue with legal representatives of the families affected and others, and they're content that we've reached this final stage.
We've been watching some pictures of it being raised, that £1 million that was spent on it, and then the very emotional moment when it came back into the harbour in Ramsey and the bagpipes are playing. I mean, it just seems like it's such a long, long time ago, and in a strange way, it does need closure, doesn't it, this?
It does, I think, for everybody concerned. But, you know, when there's legal cases pending, that was why it was required to remain here. But now I'm pleased, and I think everybody will be pleased that we can see the final chapter closing.
You've been in contact with the families, of course. They're all in agreement?
Yes, they've been very supportive of everything the Isle of Man's government has done, and the representatives of the families have been very supportive as well. So, as I say, I think we've built good links there for the future, and through this tragedy some good has come.
Where will the actual break-up occur? Will it just be here or will it be moved somewhere else?
No, the demolition of the vessel will take place where we are here, and it will be completed before Christmas.
And then the bits that are left over, does it get melted down? Is it reused or what?
I don't know exactly, but it's the metal will be used for, yes.
There's always that idea of having it as a reef on the sea floor, but that was never an option for you?
No, I did inquire about that with my officers, but they were very concerned in terms of the potential hazards that could cause, and so you've got to be on the side of caution, really.
And finally, besides £1 million to get it up, it's been costing you money just to keep the thing afloat, which is ironic if you think about it, isn't it? The effort that's been put into this in case there was any final litigation, but that's absolutely now finished.
It is now finished, and yes, we've taken a different approach than would have happened elsewhere in relation to this vessel. Elsewhere, vessels are left on the ocean bed, but in this instance, we believe that we did the right thing from a humanitarian point of view.